Please be advised this show is intended for audiences above the age of 18. The show will contain swearing and dark humor throughout. If you feel this is not for you, please turn off now. Thank you. Round Sound Radio.
We play the best tunes, all the right songs, right around sound, round sound, round sound. We play the best tunes, all the right songs, right around sound radio. All your classics, touching the new, unsound original music. Add a little humor, add a little madness. Welcome to Round Sound Radio.
Nice to see you, to see you.
Thank you for tuning in. You're listening to Round Sound Radio with me, Doug Thrawn. This is the last show of the year. 30 shows to date. Jesus wept. I only ever thought this show was going to be a laugh. But it's still going, and there's a recording studio in process and things like that, and we're constantly teaming up with people. So how far we've come this year is absolutely amazing, and I'm so much looking forward to 2016. It's going to be emotional. Talking about emotional, we've got a few emotional acts on tonight. We have Heidi Brown, we have the Revenuers, we have Stephen Warwick, we have the Late Poets, we have Western Promise, and we have Deep Shade. Also a little bit later we have tracks from Derek King, Rob Clark and the Wool Tones, and Little Sparrow. Pretty Christmassy theme, guys, you know, it's got to be done, it is Christmas after all, and all that. On the blower also, guys, tonight we have Dan Martin Hall. He's the founder of Pyar Records. We'll be having a little chat to him about the industry and things like that, so I'm very much looking forward to that. We also have Nic Perrins, as always, giving us the updates and the lowdowns of up-and-coming gigs around Liverpool. Live Lounge, we have the awesome Cal Ruddy. I can see us getting up to a bit of mischief tonight as well. It is my last show. The beer's going to flow, we're going to have a bevy, and hopefully phone up some unexpected people and wire them up a little bit later on. So this is going to be a new one for the show. We haven't done this before. Could go terribly wrong, but hey ho. God loves his stride and all that. Right, we're going to crack on with the Unsigned original very shortly, guys. But before I do that, I'm going to hand you over to Nick.
Welcome along to this week's Gig Guide from Mersey Gig Guide on Round Sound Radio. And kicking things off on Monday the 21st of December at 8 o'clock, it's Liverpool Acoustic Open Mic Night at Sound Food and Drink on Duke Street. Also at 8 o'clock, Ian Prowse presents the Monday Club at the Cavern Pub, and it's Jesse Rogers and his Outlaw Band at Heebie Jeebies. Also at 8 o'clock, it's the Open Mic Night at the Arncliffe Centre in Halewood, and at 9 o'clock, John Casey and his blues band at Ruby Blues on Great Charlotte Street. All of those gigs are free. On Tuesday, the 22nd of December, there's a night of ska with Baked Alaska at 7 o'clock at the O2 Academy. Tickets for that one, £6 on the door. And at 8 o'clock, Pyar Jazz present their Christmas party with Dave Goldie at Fredericks on Hope Street. At 8:30, it's Out of the Bedroom Open Mic Night with Johnny Sands at Leaf on Bold Street. And at 9 o'clock, the Salt Cutters are at the Caledonia and Reckless Elbow are at Stanley's Cask in Wallasey. All of those gigs are free. On Wednesday, the 23rd of December, at 7 o'clock, Victoria Sharp is at the Old Blind School on Hardman Street. And at 8 o'clock, it's Open Mic Night at Jolly's Bar in Bootle. Also at 8 o'clock, it's the Mellotone Open Mic Night at the Magnet. And also it's Open Mic Night at the Brunch Club on Duke Street. It's Zigzag Christmas Special at Sound Food and Drink at 8 o'clock, and at 9 it's the Cajun Session at the Caledonia, and all of those gigs on Wednesday are free. That's the first half of the week sorted. I'll be back later with all the gigs for the second half of Christmas week.
Unsigned and original music on Round Sound Radio. Showcasing the best of the best. Acts throughout Liverpool and the Northwest.
When you dance with the devil,
I'm left out. I will never be a rock star.
Round Sound original and unsigned music. Every Sunday, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. I forgot to mention we've got a couple of tracks later as well. Live tracks by Hegarty and Cal Ruddy. I was at the Zanzibar last night and they played a gig there. Went down very well. Very busy indeed. So I'm looking forward to playing them for you a little bit later. Also, right now though, we're going to play you a tune by Heidi Brown. Heidi Brown consists of the band Heidi Brown. She does the vocals, guitar, keyboards, violin, flute, cello, tambourine, lots of things like that. She's the main geezer, Heidi Brown. And she has help from Michaela Wild on harmonies, Colin Brown backing vocals, bass and keyboard, Joe Brown on drums, percussion, and Jamie Brownfield on trumpet, and Ian Rowley on bass. She's from Shropshire, but she's lived in Liverpool most of her life. The genre is jazzy pop, rusky folk with a touch of theatrical. Heidi Brown was a BBC introducing pick. In early 2014 was crowned the overall winner of Open Mic UK. There's about 9,000 entrants to that. Her two albums have received widespread radio coverages on stations such as BBC Radio 1, BBC 6 Music, Amazing Radio, and many regional stations across the UK. Table 4-1, released in 2011, was described as summery, soulful and full of sass by Folkcast. And Heidi's latest album, Lost in Grey, was singled out as a standout release in the Musician magazine. The song I'm about to play you guys is a brand new Christmas release by Heidi. It's a wonderful tune this, and also Heidi will be joining us in the live lounge early next year, so look out for that. If you want to check out more about Heidi, you can do at www.heidibrown.co.uk. It might add Brown with an E at the end of it. If you want to get in touch with their management, you can do so as well. The guy's name's John. You can find him at heidybrown.co.uk. The tune I'm going to play for you tonight, guys, is called When It Snows. Nice and Christmassy.
Like a snowman, I hang off every word you say, just like a bubble from a branch. And I'm skating around the reserves where you might act so coldly if I try to take your hand. So let's call off Christmas this year. If it's not you and me beneath the mistletoe,